Welcome to the Prime World Video Review, The Birth of a Hero. Today we're going to tell you about two new heroes, Haka and Daka. They are true pillars of strength, ready to dive into their enemies, toss them into the air with their shields, and scorch their opponents with a blaze of fire. Their devotions cure allied wounds, and their faith can slow enemies or even blind them. Both heroes are of the Protector class, though they can easily act as vanguards and have solid potential for supporting roles. Thanks to their strength, intellect, health, and will, the heroes are able to endure heavy damage while dealing devastating attacks. Passive ability, symbol of faith. When class talents are used successfully, faith accumulates. Once 3 faith charges are loaded, the next talent will have increased effectiveness. As long as the hero is not taking damage from enemies, this talent also increases health regeneration while on native terrain. The main specialty of these heroes is a first-class talent. It is unique to each hero depending on which faction he's fighting for. Daka has learned the secrets of docked artifacts. His first-class talent is Frag Grenade. If Daka's explosive grenade damages at least one enemy, the hero receives a faith charge. While using this talent with 3 faith charges, all damaged enemies are slowed for a few seconds. If upgraded, the talent also accelerates the hero for a time. Haka has absorbed Adornian magic. His first-class talent is Inflammation. All nearby enemies are set ablaze and take damage over time. The hero receives a faith charge if at least one enemy is scorched. Let's have a look at the class talents shared by both heroes. Desperate Charge. The hero charges in a specified direction, damaging all enemies in his way, while the hero receives a damage-absorbing shield. If at least one enemy is damaged, the hero gets a faith charge. Using this talent with 3 faith charges slows enemies for a few seconds. And if the talent is upgraded, the enemies will also be hurled into the air. Healing Light. Over time, the hero restores some of his own health, as well as healing any nearby allies. Using this talent with 3 faith charges allows the hero to blind all nearby enemies for a few seconds. If the talent is upgraded, the hero's will is also increased. The hero's ultimate talent, Sweeping Rush. The hero stuns all enemies in a specified direction. He tosses his shield, which inflicts damage to all enemies in its way, and throws the nearest enemy into the air. If the shield affects at least one enemy, the hero receives a faith charge. Using this talent with 3 faith charges blinds enemies affected by the shield for a few seconds. These heroes excel at defending the line. Frag Grenade and Inflammation allow you to repel troublesome enemies and decimate enemy creeps. Meanwhile, Healing Light maintains the hero's vigor. Thanks to his excellent health, the hero can withstand surprise attacks, and Desperate Charge can be used when the situation gets tricky. Healing Light heals not only the hero himself, but also any allied heroes nearby. The closer an allied hero is, the more effective the healing. Effective use of Healing Light can be crucial. In larger battles, hero talents can be used in sequence for maximum impact. Daka can use Frag Grenade followed by Desperate Charge to rush into an enemy army, then use Healing Light. Haka can begin with Desperate Charge followed by Inflammation, then Healing Light to gain the final faith charge. Then, once you have 3 charges loaded up, you can use the ultimate Sweeping Rush with enhanced effect. We hope these new heroes and their steadfast faith in Prime will help you defeat your enemies.